Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, and welcome back to another portion of my day in the life of Elder Scrolls Online. Let's go ahead and hop right back into it. Right now we are on the island of Somerset. In fact, I totally forgot. I was going to check to see if this was actually DLC. And while this is loading, I'm going to do just that. So let's see if this is actually a DLC. Let's see here. Because if it's not, maybe we should try to go somewhere that would count as... Oh, it is a DLC. Okay. Alright. Definitely a DLC. Alright. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to do my very best to complete this DLC. So that means I'm going to be playing it like a madman for the next few days. Alright, we were going to hop into this delve. Let's do it. Torhami Card. In Aldmeric, the name means Warlord's Mountain Lair, as these vast halls were originally built in the early First Era for the legendary Prime Battle Reeve Firfare. One morning, the estate's entire populace was found slaughtered, and thereafter the site was abandoned. Cheery. Again, more along the lines of a dark fantasy. I've always considered Elder Scrolls to be a dark fantasy game. Nice, so we're actually playing DLC that we normally do not have access to. That is terrific. That is fantastic. Alright, so how big is this area? Not too big. Telemurray, if you're reading this, you were crazy enough to follow us. Oh, we've got to exit for a moment here. We're being attacked. Alright, let's go back to reading this. If you're reading this, you were crazy enough to follow us. Don't. Justiciar Alvenair isn't working alone. These mages were waiting for her. Even with the entire squad, I'm not sure we can survive. But for crown and country, we must try. We need you alive to make a report. Don't let her get away with this, Captain. Don't give her that satisfaction. Let that traitor's name live in infamy. It's what she deserves. Luel. Alright. So I had a wonderful lunch of spaghetti. Spaghetti is absolutely one of my favorite foods of all time. I love it. I love spaghetti. Regular spaghetti with, you know, standard spaghetti noodles. Hot Italian sausage with a tomato and basil sauce. It's simply splendiferous. Is a dead end. Oh no, we got an area over there, but let's take care of these guys. Nice. Well, that would be cool if we can get through this DLC. I wish we would have known that we had access to DLC prior to the 20th. I wish there was a little bit of an announcement made. I mean, they announce everything else. I get notifications from ESO for, you know, celebrations or little events. You would think that they would have alerted me to the fact that I could play this DLC, but they did not. They did not alert me to this fact, which is a bummer. That's okay. It's alright. It's alright. It's okay. Definitely not a game-breaking moment, but goes to a dead end, huh?
Heal me.
Oh, God. I have a feeling I went the wrong way. We'll find out. I'm hurt. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Alright. Go back out. Yeah, we'll just go across this way. Yeah, the level of detail that they place into these locations is just amazing to me. It may not be amazing to you, but I am certainly amazed by it. This should. We need to go this way. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Pearl research notes log 3. Current studies with the abyssal pearl have proven more dangerous than previously anticipated. It seems to be fueled by some sort of soul magic, as uncontrollable as it is powerful. We've lost several researchers because of this. The first few casualties appear to have sparked the pearl's innate magical abilities. Yagra have already begun to swarm around us, attracted by its power. We've been able to hold them off, but our defenses won't last for long. We'll need to move the pearl to a safer location. Farther inland, perhaps, or even away from Somerset entirely. Justiciar Avenair may prove even more useful. We can use her connections within the Divine Prosecution for safe passage. Sarasil was well worth the gold we paid her for this little act. But then again, one can always trust a skooma addict to go along with anything, even betraying their only sister. Very true, very true, very true, very true. That's why it's always important to not get addicted to anything. A larva. Another larva.
think they can double-cross me? I'll show them true suffering.
Well, let's go up here and grab the sky shark. And this should give us a skill point. Let's come out here. So cool. So cool. I tell you, these folks over at Bethesda, they really know how to make a game world. Without question. Incredibly talented individuals.
Clean of this Sagation filth. My name shall be honored, revered.
All right. Oh, she moved. Oh, she's got a shield.
Failed you, little sister.
Well, there's got to be another beast in here somewhere. I think it's upstairs. Oh, this is a big journal, so we're not going to read this. Well, I mean, we're going to read it, but I'm not going to read it to you guys. I can just skim over it very fast. I'm actually a very fast reader. Oops, I hit the wrong button. All right, let's go upstairs. I think the beast of this area is up here. Fairly certain. Oh. Oh. No. Well, this is a delve, so there's got to be a beast around here somewhere. Can we go in here? I don't know. There's got to be a way in there. How do I get over there? How do I get over there? Well, we missed the beast. There's got to be a way to, yeah, we got to find this beast. We can't leave until we defeat the boss of this area. Where is it? Always a boss with a belt. Wasn't her. Was it? We didn't get anything for her. Nope. We didn't get it, so yeah, I didn't see a top, so. Ah, there we go. That's how we get over there. Okay. So, head this way? No, we can't head this way. Or can we? No, we need to go on the opposite. We need to go over here. So, how do we get there again? I forgot. Let's see here. How do we get over there again? What the heck? Oh, now I'm completely lost for some reason. Hold on. How did I get over there before? Oh yeah, here we go. We gotta go this way. This way. Here we go. Bosses. Gotta be over here. Oh! This way? Yep. It's a weird glow on that guy. We'll check the first one here. That's a weird light right here. There might be two bosses. Oh, this guy probably just killed one of them. Oh no. There's nobody up here. Alright. No problem. Oh, I could have gone that way. Where is the... Well, I hope this leads us to a boss. There we go. Oh yeah. There we go. There's the boss. We gotta fight all these larvas. The larvas are just one big boss? What is going on here? Okay. Oh! What is it doing over here? Holy cow, what is it doing back here? Come on out. Yeah, come on out. Oh, it was hiding because it didn't want to be found. The mom. Yeah, now we should have the achievement for completing Exploring Clear. Yeah. Cool. Excuse me. Get back. Oh, here we go. Now we can leave. I believe we can probably just jump down here. Right? I probably won't die. There we go. Alright.
So, you returned to me alone. The pearl. Is it destroyed? I knew I was sending them to their deaths, but still, I couldn't let Avanaire get away.
Avanaire.
If not for you, the surrounding towns would have been overrun with Yagra. You saved many today, even if some were lost. Here, take this for your service. Don't worry about me. I may not be fit enough to fight, but I can still walk. I'll head to the closest town and make my report. Just need a moment to catch my breath first. Ah, venom words dripped from the tongue of a traitor. Tell me, did you learn anything useful? Something I should add to my report? Do you expect my heart to bleed at such a story? Avanaire has betrayed her family tenfold by besmirching their name. She betrayed her queen, her nation, her comrades. My soldiers, good soldiers, were killed. For what? An addict's debt? And so she weighed the life of one greater than the deaths of many. I doubt this sentimental tidbit will change anything. Her name shall never be honored by her descendants. She'll be an outcast even in death. The greatest dishonor.
Alright. Well, off we go to Relentale? Actually, what are we going to do here? Yeah, we got to go to Relentale, and then we have to go to oh, here, yeah. We have to find the auger. So we should probably find the auger first. And then go to Relentale. let's head out. I wonder if anyone else is fighting Indrik over here yet. Be kind of cool to beat Indrik. Fighting Indrik? Probably not. Oh, hold on. Somebody... Oh god, where am I going here? Let's go over here. I think the entrance was actually over here. No. Where was this entrance? Here it is. Is there anybody fighting Indrik? No. Nobody's fighting Indrik. Oh no, that's Keenerin. Why did I think it was Indrik? I don't know. Alright. There isn't Indrik. Oh, it isn't Indrik. Okay. Indrik is the proper name for the creature. I see. Okay. Well, based on how long it took me to complete certain regions, it's certainly feasible that I complete this region over the next couple of days. What is this?
Please have a care with our things. We don't have much. What's going on over here? Oh, that's probably another player casting something. I want to find the auger first.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty short quest. 9 quest lines. Oh, side quest. Of course we're going to take it.
I've heard tell of your devout work at the holy site of Turinan. Divines bless you.
Headed to the famed Roosevelt winery, traveler. Well, it seems I'm not the only one who'll be disappointed today. Old Hallimorian's been offed by those wood elves. Won't be any wine tastings for a while, I'd wager. Just what I heard from one of the bailiffs. Apparently, some daffy Bosmer called the Ghost of the Green did it, but no one knows for sure. The investigation's hit a snag. Something about the rule of 3. Superstitious nonsense, if you ask me. Indeed. Until they find a suitable third investigator, the Juris Reeves and Revelators are left to sit on their hands. Nonsense. Why not go lend them a hand? They'll likely just tell you to go jump into the sea, but it can't hurt to ask.
All right. Let's go ahead and unlock the shrine really quick. Roosevelt Heights. And of course, we're going to do this side quest first. Where is it? Oh, it's just right over there. Can I chop this wood? Thinking back to Skyrim. Oh, I was just in there, I think. Oh, wow. Excuse me.
An examiner's quorum needs 3 members. You both know this.
Not this again.
It's not just superstition, Soraville. We need outside perspective.
So, what? We just randomly recruit the next adventurer that passes by?
And just like that, Oriel provides. Greetings, Caraval. I am Chief Juris Reeve Tarnmere of the Divine Prosecution. Or at least I was, in the long ago. I know this is unorthodox, but perhaps you'd be interested in helping us. As you can see, a murder took place here. My protégés, Lorne and Soraville, came to investigate, but I fear they may lack perspective. The particulars of this murder... Forgive me, I'm getting ahead of myself. They need fresh eyes. Yours, I believe. You would take on the duties of the Adminan, the listening eye. An auspicious role. The Adminan serves as the fulcrum, balancing competing theories. They also collect evidence, interview suspects and the like. What do you say? I thank the Divines that you've agreed to help. This murder weighs heavy on all of us. The victim, Hallimorian, was not well liked. Many locals may lift a glass to his passing. But the assassin, the Ghost of the Green, that's altogether different. Better to ask Lorne about it. Capturing the Ghost was her obsession for a time. The fact that he's returned does not sit well with her. I can say no more. I don't want to prejudice your impressions. The Adminan should bring a fresh perspective. They're the most gifted investigators I've ever trained. Soraville has keen eyes and solid instincts when it comes to reading people. Good at finding pressure points, you know? As for Lorne, she has a mind like a dwarven puzzle box. For Lorne, logic is an art. She's clinical in her sensibilities, precise. Many of us have come to rely on magical inquiry to solve crimes. She relies on her wits and intuition instead. Of course, this case presents unique challenges. Lorne and Soraville drifted apart shortly after they caught the original Ghost of the Green. It's a complicated matter, and not my story to tell. Suffice it to say, this case cuts deep, and Lorne seems distracted. I hope you can help her keep her wits. As I said, I am was the Chief Inquisitor for the Divine Prosecution's Hindelatus Wing, the division charged with solving adoctrinal crimes. Forgive me, it's a mouthful for newcomers, I know. I retired here to Russefeld a few decades ago. Well, I own the land, so in some ways I have even greater authority than I did as Chief Inquisitor. I still enjoy a bit of clout, too. Real leadership doesn't rely on titles, Kerem. Not a popular opinion here in Somerset, but true nonetheless. Ha! Fair, I suppose. I may be retired, but I've spent the better part of 3 centuries examining crime scenes and interrogating criminals. When it comes to reading people, I am more than proficient. Well, you're the right person for the job right now. Time and circumstances, my friend. Time and circumstances. I know you won't let us down.
All right. Let's try not to step on the body there.
So, you're joining us. Good. Call me Lorne. No need for flowery titles. We Altmer have too many names already. I'm glad you're here. Outsiders often make the best adminins. A fresh pair of eyes will be essential here. More essential than usual. It's a long and depressing story. One I'm not keen to recount. For now, just know that whoever murdered Halimorian took great pains to make it look like the work of the Ghost of the Green. A killer that Soraville and I apprehended decades ago. The Ghost always left a signature to let us know it was him. He killed each victim with a single wood elf arrow to the heart, then laid a thorn over the body. The thorn is here, but the shot was sloppy, and the arrow is of high elven make. It's odd. I need to examine the body in more detail. Can you do a sweep of the vineyard? If you find anything, blow this whistle. It also might be worth questioning people in town. They'll be more forthcoming with an outsider.
All right. I'll have to do some detective work.
What do you want? The Revelator's already questioned me and cut me loose. I just want to be here if something exciting happens. You don't? The Ghost of the Green has returned. Zen's avenging champion. Of course it's exciting. These longlegs thought they executed him years ago, but now he's back, ready to dole out Deepwood justice. New around here, eh? Halimorian was a sap-ass dandy, slapping wood elves with one hand and groping them with the other. The Ghost of the Green just did what the prosecution wouldn't. Good riddance. Murdered? No. Executed. Executed by a righteous hand. Just have a look around, outsider. I'll bet my horns you'll find evidence of misdeeds. This was a long time coming. Hopefully it put these other long-legged prigs on notice.
It really is too bad about Halimorian. I told him he shouldn't be so free with his politics. It's a different climate now, after all. You have to watch what you say around people. On the upside, it's good to be rid of a rival vintner. Oh, darling, you're a bit late to the party if that's why you're here. I already submitted my statement to the Revelators, and my alibi is thrice confirmed. To be honest, the only reason I'm still here is to find one of my servant girls. Yes, a charming young wood elf named Farrell. I only recently brought her on. She used to work for the late Halimorian, but there was some kind of incident. I don't know the details. According to my other servant girl, she often came back here to visit the friends she left behind. She'd attend Bosma suppers, midday revels in the grape fields, that sort of thing. I encourage my girls to take time for themselves, within reason. Aren't you a cherry blossom? That would be lovely. Take care, Karen.
You come to babble with Babblebrook? When came the killers? I had a look. Babblebrook knows what Babblebrook sings. Why can't you make sense of things? A ghost did bring the vintner's end, but even wraiths can have a friend. Don't you see? Death comes in twos. Friends and killers both win and lose. Killers and killed are two, it's true. So near, the source of fear. But Babblebrook babbles too long, it seems. Best make haste, or we'll hear more screams.
Another body. Delightful.
Oh dear. Blood on her hands and blouse. But no slashing wounds. This doesn't fit the pattern. The ghost always kills with a bow. This was spur of the moment. Unexpected. Maybe she fought back.
Why do you insist on puzzling these things over like an femme? You know the death memory ritual. It's a simple...
Enough, Sorville. You know that's forbidden. Admin, look around and see if you can find the source of this blood.
Okay.
Another distraction.
You found something? So did I. It looks like Fariel was strangled, not stabbed. This blood must be the attacker's. A sickle? Blood on the blade. She must have used it to defend herself. Then the attacker hid it. This blood could be the key. I intend to, yes. I'm a fair hand at alchemy. You'd be surprised how useful it can be in my line of work. I've caught more killers with flasks and alembics than I have with any sword. My husband used to say Sorry. I suppose it's past time I told you. The ghost murdered 17 people before we caught him. His last victim was my husband. Soraville's wife committed suicide when she heard the news. They were having an affair, you see. It was a difficult time.
Whoa.
It's fine, Now you see why we needed a neutral party. Enough. Let's get back on task. I'd like you to search Halimorian's villa. It's just southwest of here. He was unpopular. If we can find out why, we might be able to establish motive.
All right. Excuse me. Well, were there a bunch of people in here a moment ago? Okay, so that's an example of a door that you cannot access. That is what appears on all doors that you can't go through. There are very few of those in this world. Caraval Turnamir, I understand that you received a formal complaint from the Wood Elf community regarding my associations with one of their number, a handsome Wood Elf maid named Farrell. Please believe me when I say that this entire matter is a tragic misunderstanding blown wildly out of proportion by their lack of education and inherent brutish biases. I assure you, I have treated the Wood Elves with all the respect they deserve, and I never laid a hand on Farrell. Even so, it is our burden to make our new guests feel as welcome as possible. Therefore, in order to address any lingering concerns, I have dismissed Farrell from her indenture. I sent her to one of my local competitors, another tenant of yours, I believe, with a ringing endorsement. I hear she has found comfortable employment there and is quite pleased with this outcome. As an additional gesture of goodwill, I will be sending a gift to my new Wood Elf neighbors. As you well know, our labors rely on tight communal bonds of fraternity and love. I hope the steps I've taken will be sufficient. Harmoniously yours, Halamoria. Sorry. Alright. Halamoria. Alright, here we go. We found some evidence. Now we can go talk to Lorne. So, maybe Halamorian wasn't such a bad guy after all, huh? I don't know.
Sorry. I don't mean to be checking up on you. I just think better when I walk. And the blood is still simmering in the alembic. It will be some time before I have the results. Did you find anything of use in Halimorian's villa? From what I hear, the accusations are almost certainly true. So, Halimorian was making unwanted advances. Of course. The original ghost murder spree started with a high elf farmer who took liberties with his Bosmer laborers. We never published the details of that investigation. It can't be a coincidence. This new ghost must be someone in the know. Someone close. None that I'm keen to share, not yet anyway. For now, let's go with what we know. The Wood Elves have motive. Soraville went down to the cottage east of here to look around. Meet him there, and see if you can shake anything loose. I have to think.
I assure you, Chief, it would bring me no joy to unleash our revelators on your new home, but I'll have to unless you let us take a look around.
Fine, but just one of you, your partner. Do your work, then leave us in peace.
One, then. I'll be sure to report your compliance to the Divine Prosecution.
Like we have a choice in the matter. Come, join me for a meal. Meat's fresh enough.
Delightful.
Who are you? Are you with the Divine Prosecution? My husband warned me you might come poking round. Halimorian hated us. He abused our children and tried to drive us off. Of course the High Elves would suspect us. And our son Kellan, he... Never mind, please just go. We don't want any trouble. We just want to live here in peace. You really just want to keep him safe? Well, I'm not supposed to say this, but Kellan has been going on about the ghost of the Green for weeks now. You know boys and their masked heroes. I didn't think there was any harm in it. But now... No, of course not. He's a good boy. I only mean that it could look suspicious because of his interest in those old legends. Besides, didn't the ghost of the Green run around in a mad hunter's costume? Where would my son get something like that? Yes, I'm sure. Look, you're free to look around. Just try to... We're simple men, we don't have much. Halimorian may have been a cruel bigot, but none of us would ever murder him for it, I swear.
Seedmont.
Bosmer cuisine is truly revolting. I bought us as much time as I could. I hope you found something useful. A shrine? There's an old shrine to Ifre west of here, the Red Temple. But from what Tarnamir told me, people rarely visit. Filled with wild animals or some such. I only know of one entrance, a cave nearby. Follow me.
Alright, let's go.
We should split up. Don't want this little scamp slipping out behind us. I can handle this gap easily. You search the other hall.
Oh, nice. That's a nice little trick. Alright.
No, wait. I did everything you asked. I just can't anymore. I'm not a killer. I only wanted to protect Farrell.
We could have worked such terrible wonders together. Pathetic. You, though, you're perfect. Tell Lorne her past is hunting her present. Yes, tell her that.
Wait a second. He used the same trick. He said, let's split up.
What? What's happening? Am I... The ghost recruited me. Said he needed me. He gave me the costume. Told me to kill as he would. Alamorian hated us. Was going to kill us. I know it. After what he did to Farrell. Farrell is dead. Oh, Divines. You've cursed me, haven't you? I only shot Alamorian, I swear it. Farrell was so kind. I wanted Alamorian to pay. I thought the Ghost of the Green was a hero. I wanted people to see me that way. Never saw his face. He never said his name. I didn't need to know. I'd read the stories. I believed in him, and he saw something in me. I never... Mother... I'm sorry.
Poor Kaelin. Oh. Let's take the arrow. I already think it's Soraville. Crimson Catch. There's a boss in here. This isn't even adult.
I was too slow. Damned Mer slipped right past me. Tall for a wood elf, and quick as a spooked hare. So, it really is the chief's son. Wait, what? What do you mean, another ghost of the green? The journal you showed me, did Kellan kill Halimorian or not? What about the wood elf girl, Fariel? Did he kill her too? Yes, show her the arrow immediately. Perhaps she can compare Kellan's blood to the blood on Fariel's sickle. At the very least, we'll be able to determine if Kellan killed Fariel. I'll be along as soon as I'm able.
I don't know, maybe it wasn't him. Seems a little suspicious to me, though.
You're back. And not a moment too soon. Do you have something for me? A second ghost. I suspected as much. And he killed this Kellan with that arrow? Another high elf hunting arrow, like the one that killed Halimorian. Kellan had motive. This second ghost provided the costume, the weaponry. But why? So, this isn't about Halimorian. It isn't about the Wood Elves or Altmer prejudiced. It's about me. It's always been about me. I knew it. I knew this was too convenient. I also knew the Mer who killed Fariel couldn't be this Kellan. I just finished experimenting on the blood from Fariel's sickle. It was Altmer blood. This second ghost isn't some Wood Elf zealot. He's a high elf like me. I moved the bodies to Tarnamir's manor. We should... maybe we missed something. What? This place has been... What happened here? Oh no. No, no, no. Tarnamir? Tarnamir, are you here? Tarnamir? No. No. I can't.
Oh boy. That's disturbing.
You found something?
Bovine.
This is a message. Everything in this room. It's all meant to tell us something. What's that on the wall? Elevane is another name for the Helus Owl. Elevanes lay their eggs, then abandon them. We use that word to describe people who are cold-hearted or aloof. And then there's the bodies. Arranged to mimic Mara's cross. This is about love. Intimacy. Or more likely, someone I failed to love. There's only one suspect left. A Mer with means, motive, and deep understanding of the Ghost of the Green. No. It can't be. The Ghost of the Green ruined Somerville's life, just as he ruined mine. If not for the Ghost, Somerville's wife would likely still be alive. I have to know. I'm sorry for what you're about to see. Auriel, forgive me. Stand back, and I'll show you. You already saw how Kellan died. Now, we'll see the others.
What's this? A tiny ghost of a green? Ha! Run along, well, before... What have I done?
Kellan definitely killed Halimorian. Now, Fariel.
Who are you?
I'm afraid you've seen too much. You poor thing.
Somerville was observing Kellan when Fariel saw him. She slashed him with her sickle before he overpowered her.
So it is you. Shame on you.
The shame is Lord's, old Mer. Now she'll have your death on her conscience too.
No, Somerville. This is you and you alone.
I was right.
Give my regards to my loving wife and Lorne's degenerate husband.
Well, to be honest, it was rather obvious.
I know you're watching, Lorne. Now that I've broken your spirit and you've broken your vow, come to the place where my wife is buried. There, I will break your body.
I need some air. I'll be outside.
Oh, it's not her. Where'd she go? Where did she go?
How could he blame me for this? Is it not enough that I lost my husband? Damn him. His wife was buried here. This is where we'll find him.
Okay.
You're sticking by my side. Even after I used that death memory ritual. I appreciate that, Admin. Truly. I suppose I owe you a bit of an explanation. I told you how the Ghost of the Green killed my husband. Sorville's wife, my husband's lover, was overcome with grief. I think she truly loved him. As soon as she heard the news, she climbed into the wash tub, opened her wrist, and died. Not for that. For what came after. Soraville wanted us to mend each other's wounds. Perhaps even fall in love and make a life together. I just couldn't. I focused on the work and pushed him away. He grew detached, bitter. Now, I need to stop him.
Yeah, makes sense.
Come, let's put an end to this.
If you ever hear me,
Soraville, I know you're here. What do you want from me?
Taken so much. Your teacher, your honor, your pride. There's only one thing left for me to take. Your life.
Oh.
Soraville. Don't worry about me. Go. We can't let Soraville escape again.
If you ever hear me quietly say wow, or oh, you know, things of that nature, I'm just, you know, I'm just consistently amazed by the way these games look. These games are just unbelievably intricate, and the worlds that they display are just so enthralling. I mean, my God, this is just, look at this. I mean, look at that. I mean, really, truly look at it. I mean, it's just, it's something else. It's amazing. And the obvious immense work that went into creating this world is just, you know, it really takes your breath away. It really does. I mean, you have to understand that as little as, I don't know, as little as, you know, 20 years ago, if you were to, you know, go up to a wall like this, for instance, you know, not only would every wall, every little, like, see this portion right here? And you see where it's kind of broken off right there, and it's broken off right there. Well, look, this is different. See, this one's broken off down here, broken off up there, and then you look across the way, and you have another different one. That's different. And this is also different. So, I mean, the level of diversity in what is being displayed here, just in this small little area, is just so utterly impressive. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And not only that, but, you know, as little as 20 years ago, when you would look at some of these walls in a video game, or a floor, or anything for that matter, you would see this, these weird graphical artifacts that would kind of look like, oh, they would look like ink blots. Yeah, they would look like ink blots. You know, with the old ink blot test, you know, that psychologists use, it would kind of look like an ink blot test. And it looked so, how shall I put it, obviously, it was very much a, you know, a computer program. You know, you look at all this stuff now. I mean, look at that. Look at the sheen on the you know, the details on that ceiling, and the sheen, almost as if there's like a gold leaf, like creating that design on the ceiling, and it changes depending on where you are in relation to the light. I mean, it's just, that is remarkable. And you go even further down, and you still have different areas. You know, like, they're not even the same as the ones up here. Are you following me? I mean, that is unbelievably intricate and incredibly detailed. I mean, look, all of them are different. All of them are different. Look. Do you see? Do you see? They're all different. And, you know, nobody notices this stuff because you're just running through this hallway, you know, going to your quest. You're just running through, and you don't even look at this stuff. Well, that's what's even more amazing, is that they're paying so much attention to details that most players won't even see. They won't even see them. Like, they won't take a moment to look and be like, oh my god, all these things are different. Everything here is different. Nothing's repeated. I mean, let's look at the stairs. What about the stairs? Are the stairs repeated? Now, if I find repetition, that doesn't mean there's a lack of creativity here. It's just that not all things can be completely unique. I think the stairs are all different too. I mean, we've got some slight similarities, like that. These gouges look very much like that. So yeah, those two are the same. So we've got a little bit of similarity in the stairs. But I mean, come on. It's just, see, that's why, you know, when I'm playing some of these games, I'm just like so astounded. And I would hope that, you know, other people would recognize that and be just as astounded, because it really is something to behold. It really is. It's just so amazing. I mean, what an incredible world these people have made. It's marvelous. It really is. Beyond marvelous. There's a boss in here other than the you know, the main. These guys are freaking me out. Graven Slayers. Kind of spooky. Oh. Huh. robotic, like cyborgs. Elder Scrolls cyborgs. I mean, man, sometimes, you know, I just want to walk super slow through this. Take it all in. It's crazy. I mean, this is so advanced. You know, I mean, even you look back at the last generation, the generation before this, Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. Those game systems did not have this level of detail. Absolutely not. You still had pop-in, tons of pop-in. Oh my god. These games now, zero pop-in. All these detailed environments. I mean, it's just wild. And not only that, but like, you know, the stories have gotten better. They've gotten more complex and nuanced. Introducing more gray areas into the games rather than just being standard good versus evil. They're actually hiring actors, real actors, to do the voice acting. I mean, the voice acting in older games, my God, it was all very, very, very bad. I mean, being bad in terms of the voice acting was the norm. It really was. There weren't a lot of games that were top-notch in terms of voice acting. Yeah, these are kind of like automatons or kind of living statues. I'm going to leave that spider alone. Why not? Oh, that guy fell through the wall. See, that kind of stuff doesn't happen too often. You don't see a lot of glitches like that, to be honest. And, you know, you couple, you know, the level of detail in the environments themselves with the level of detail in the ambient noise of the areas that you're exploring. And then add to that some truly unique compositions in terms of the music, you know, that's provided as you're roaming these halls, and it's just, man, wow. Well, here he is, Sorville. Here he is. Hey, buddy. Time to die.
The ghost of the Green's final victim. Time to die, Admiral.
I think I said that. Yeah, sorry, Sorreville. You were no match for me. Now, is there anybody else here? No, I think that was it. So no other bosses in here. It's okay. She's going to live? I think she will. I think her armor protected her from the arrow.
Sorreville. Is he... He is. It's done then, isn't it? I knew he wouldn't come quietly. In the end, I bear the blame. A killer. Right beside me, and I didn't see it until more lives were lost. I'm glad you are here, Admin. I will be. The arrow struck near my collarbone. Sorreville was a gifted marksman. Maybe he couldn't see as well through the mask, or it was nerves. Or maybe he didn't really want me dead after all. Just one more question I'll never have answered. One more thing, if you're willing. I'm certain that Sorreville never spoke to Kellan's parents, given that this was all his scheme to begin with. They lost their son, and they don't know why. It was you that avenged him. You should tell them that. I just need a moment here alone. Ironic that this came to a head in such a holy place. Maybe I can find some absolution here, or at least some small measure of peace. He did. Perhaps I deserved it. But all those people, an innocent girl, a naive young Mer, a dear friend. They paid the price, while I still live. I don't know if I'll ever make peace with that. You're right, I suppose. I just wish I had been better. A better Jurisreeve, a better wife, a better friend. Maybe I could have prevented all this. I'm sorry. Thank you for your kind words. I will try to take them to heart. You have my word.
Well, she's been through a lot, and really, that is the predominant kind of theme in the world of Tamriel. Because a lot of these people, they've suffered so much. They've been through so much heartache, so much turmoil, so much catastrophe, chaos. I mean, it's definitely a world I would not want to live in. Unbelievable torments at every turn. I mean, it's just, wow. These very, very strong people. Whoever, survives and makes these little villages and buildings and holy cow. Couldn't even imagine. Could not even imagine. So where are we headed? We're headed to talk to the parents, okay? Wait, we're going the wrong way. Unbelievable. Well, now I'm on a... slight variations in the bricks. Sure, there are small similarities, but even here, you know, so you see that corner is not like that corner, is not like that corner. You know, you even have this immense level of detail in the ground that you're walking on. Sure, I can find bricks that are similar, like right here, that one, and then you walk back over here, and there's that one. But, wow, just, it's incredible.
He's my son. I deserve to know what's going on.
I don't. I am sorry. But the prosecution is still examining his body. We will release his remains to you as soon as we can.
Of course, I was just referring to Pop-In, and we get some there. And it happens occasionally. You know, don't get me wrong. The Pop-In does happen. And this is a much older game.
You have to tell me what's
I mean, this was one of the first games.
My son never came home. And now they tell me they won't even let me see him. What happened to my boy?
Yeah, I mean, this was one of the very first games for this generation of gaming, so, you know.
If for his mercy, how could you? Why didn't you save him? Damn this place. Damn the prosecution. Here, take this thing. I found it under Kellan's bed. I never want to see it again. I never want to see you again. God help me.
A hard thing to witness.
Very dark world.
There are rarely any happy endings in this line of work. You just have to remember that things would be much worse had you not been here. That matters.
Yep, I helped him out. I made life a little bit more bearable for the folks of Rustfeld. And look, so is he. Okay, so we're going to continue along the main quest. So we're going to head on back, and we are going to find this Augur of the Obscure. However, I do have a feeling that I'm going to run across another side quest along the way. Definitely going to have a side quest for Eleanor, without a doubt. And for Sunhold. Yeah, we're going to be running across more side quests. No question about it. But hey, I'm going to go ahead and take a short break. Probably for about 8 to 10 minutes. And then I'll be back. I do appreciate your patience. Won't be long. Thank you. Alright, folks, I'm back. Thank you so much for your patience. I really appreciate it. And, man, I am so tempted to pull an all-nighter tonight. Not streaming, unfortunately. I can't do that. For reasons known only to myself, but nonetheless, it would be nice to pull an all-nighter with this game on my own tonight. I think I might. I think I might do it. It's been a long time since I've pulled an all-nighter. And what I mean by all-nighter is like, you know, play to like, you know, 4. Get up at 8. And then play again. Every time I come back to this world, this game, it always amazes me. It really does. It's such an amazing accomplishment in gaming. It really is. I don't know why I keep on pulling up my map. Oh, here we go, another side quest. So I guess we're not heading out of this region quite yet.
Come on, Anima. Pull yourself together. My aching head. Where in Oblivion am I? Yes, that's right. This is Russefeld. I came here to buy some wine. That's it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, don't tell me I lost them. My wine bottles. They should be right here. Oh, Father's going to kill me if I come home empty-handed. Again. I must have lost them during the winery tour. I may have had one too many tastings. It's all still very hazy. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, by Oblivion, I'm not even sure what day it is. The bottles must be somewhere along the winery grounds. I probably dropped them as we went along. I can barely see straight right now. Could you fetch them for me? I believe we toured the southern, northern, and central arbors. Yes, that sounds right. There should be 3 bottles, all with the Russefeld seal. Now, you go do that. I'm going to lie down for just a minute. Oh, it's the best place for wine in Somerset. Well, at least according to my father it is. That's why he makes me travel all the way here. Honestly, though, it tastes all the same to me. Why? Aren't you just hilarious? Yes, let's bully the tasteless lash who lost his wine. Speaking of which, don't you have bottles to find? I must return to Shimmerine soon, or I'll never hear the end of it. So, off you go.
Okay.
Fine, fine. Let me try to remember. I recall sitting near a fire with someone playing a lute. Yes, that memory's a bit more clear. I believe you'll find the first bottle there. The sunrise, perhaps? It was getting darker then. I took a seat on a stone bench further within the arbor. There was a light behind me, but it was faint. A small lamp, I suppose? Yes, and I had just a hint of my bottle of wedding veil. I remember now. Ah, my rose heart. Strong stuff, if memory serves. I must have been even further within the arbor at that time, probably close to town. I remember falling down quite a few times. It most likely ended up on the ground somewhere. Oh, it's the best place for wine in Somerset.
All right. Oh, wow. See, now, this is what traditionally would be called a fetch quest. And what I find remarkable, though, is the detail that's put into, you know, a fetch quest. I mean, we have lore, we have a storyline, you know, so it makes even something as simple as this a memorable experience. It's just, wow. Cool stuff. Oh, yeah. Now, am I disappointed that, like, for instance, if this was an MMO made in, like, 1991, or 92, or 93, around that time, I'm sure we wouldn't be really guided, you know, to these wine bottles. And potentially we could spend the entire day looking for them. Now, does it bother me that we're kind of being directed to the locations? That we don't need to actually remember what he told us to find these bottles of wine? Well, part of me wants to say yes, you know, because indeed, you know, there's really not much we're doing here. I mean, we're not really using our methods of deduction to locate these bottles of wine. But at the same time, we're also not spending the better portion of an hour finding them. So, I don't know. Take the good with the bad with the good. Oh. Now this last bottle. Oh wait, that's right over here. Alomar. Was a reminds me of there was a very famous baseball player. I'm sure I've mentioned that I do like baseball. There was a famous baseball player by the name of Sandy Alomar. Was a catcher. I believe he played for the Padres. I could be mistaken. I think he played for more than one team. I like these guys. Alright, Alomar.
Select. My head hasn't hurt this bad since, well, actually not that long ago. Perhaps my cousin's wedding last month? But then, there was that little get-together last week. Never mind all that. Have you the bottles? My, don't these beauties look tempting? Perhaps I'll have a few sips, just to get me going before I set off on the road. Here's your reward, for services rendered and all that.
Nice little side quest. Alright. Well, let's continue on our way. Find this auger. I have a sinking feeling. Well, it's not so sinking, but I do have a feeling that I will stumble upon another side quest on the way. You know, we're going to be in this area first. I don't know. Maybe we should just do that first. Hey. Well, fellow players. You know, another cool thing about this game is that you don't need to create multiple characters. I mean, you can. I mean, by all means, if you want to, you can certainly do that. But you don't need to. You just need to equip different gear. So at some point in time, I would imagine I'll probably delve into some other builds. Right now, I'm happy with the. Oh no, is that a dead? Oh, that's one of those guys. Razumdar's here.
Ah, this one has been looking for you.
Sure, we'll talk to Razumdar.
Raz's investigations have brought him to Relenthiel. When this one noticed your Sijic friend slip into town, Raz figured you'd be along soon. So, what did you discover on Arteum, the island that isn't here anymore? Ugh, that made Raz's head hurt. Yes. This one has been exploring the Daedric connection as well. But Raz hates Daedra. In Raz's experience, very little good comes from dealing with Daedra or their cultists. And this revelation brings you to Relenthiel, yes? That is disturbingly vague. Why must cryptic cultists be so... cryptic? Well, Raz saw Valserin head toward Canonry Farmeldo's house. This one suggests we start our investigation of the area there.
Trapped. Which one could he possibly be?
Oh, other side
You
quest.
there. You're new to Relenthiel, aren't you? You certainly look like an outsider. I regret the necessity, but I must beg your aid. My brother is about to make a terrible mistake and join an appalling organization. Worse, an acting troupe. The House of Reveries may be famous across Somerset, but my brother is one of the most gifted academics of our generation. For him to waste his talents performing for rich nobles is just irresponsible. I fear he's already signed up, and that's why I require you as an ally. I'll need you to infiltrate the acting troupe. Laredale, my brother, knows my face, but he does not know yours. You must find him for me so I can talk him out of this.
Auriel himself would smile on your kindness. Now, we haven't a moment to waste. The House of Reveries is hosting auditions this very moment. You must present yourself to Alchemy, the audition master, and impress her with your performance. Well, they don't take just anyone. Only the most talented performers even get an audition, but don't worry. I've already devised a solution. I've enchanted a set of knives that will allow you to juggle with perfect rhythm. They would impress anyone. Oh, it's quite simple, really. Toss one in the air and relax your mind. Your hands will do the rest. I've used them a number of times and never cut myself, and I'm about as coordinated as a drunken mud crab. I'm certain you'll impress a sponsor. Laredale and I have studied magic all of our lives, and have found few who match our skills. I knew it only a matter of time before a great opportunity came along, but even I was shocked when we were invited to join the Sapiarchs. Yes, a rather rare and momentous occasion. You're currently looking at the new assistant to the Sapiarch of Artifice. Not a position to be taken lightly. But how does Laredale react to such incredible news? He runs away to join the theater. I have no idea. He just left a letter saying not to look for him. I suspect it's just nerves. I can't imagine leaving my brother behind to rot here in Relenthiel. I need to find him and help him see reason. At first I tried to search for him myself, but Laredale is an even more powerful mage than I. He was able to obstruct any spell I cast to find him. I was able to track him here using more mundane means, but it set me back a month. Honestly, I couldn't tell you what is going through his head right now. For him to even consider wasting his talent on entertaining nobles with parlor tricks, why, it's simply unthinkable. What, and let this madness continue? No. Laredale is both a mage and researcher of extraordinary talents. He would be of great benefit to Somerset, perhaps even all of Tamriel. I just need to speak with him and I'm sure I'll convince him to leave.
You can do this, Ashala. You can. Oh, my stomach.
Well, I think that's quite enough. Next.
Where is she? What is going on? Oh, she's off in the distance, I see.
Well done. Come, talk. No more auditions for today.
Oh, curses!
Of all the rotten luck.
We skipped everybody in line.
My, you certainly do have a talent for juggling. One might almost say your hands work like magic. Tell me, why do you wish to join the House of Reveries? A wonderful answer, but it's not very creative, is it? I'd work on that. You'll want something more dramatic if you wish to impress the Grand Maestro. Still, I'd be happy to sponsor you for house membership, if you complete my challenge, of course. When we join the troupe, we abandon our old selves and take an identity reflected in our masks. What unique item suits you, I wonder? A griffin feather? Yes, that would be lovely. Go collect a feather and meet me in front of the Manor of Masks. Oh, not much, I'm afraid. I have many names, but my true name is spoken only in the dead of night, and only in the softest of whispers. I am the daughter of a dragon, and a rather robust Telvanni. I spit fire and turn into a wyvern on the full moon. Only me, of course. I'm teasing you. I was actually born whole from the earth when a lonely sapiarch cast a spell to create a wife. He was attractive, I'll give him that, but boring, so I left him with a mud pie and ran off to join the theater.
Alright. Oh, I'll have to get a griffin wing, or a griffin feather. Are you gonna be able to jump up here? Well, looks like we have somebody fighting the griffin right now. Let's see if we can jump into this fight. Oh, no, I think we missed out. Oh, wait. There we go. Teamwork. Oh. There was no griffin feather. Oh. You know, that's another thing I really love about this game is that, you know, you can play the game solo, but you'll always be kind of interacting and helping other players, and thus in return they'll end up helping you at certain points in the game because, you know, you're all interacting with the same world at the same time. So whereas for instance Final Fantasy XIV, when you're doing the main quests, you know, it's purely solo unless you go into a dungeon. All the dungeons would be cooperative, but the outside world itself is all solo. Here, you are certainly playing solo, but everything about this world is cooperative. It just depends on whether or not there's another player around to cooperate with. For instance, another player could just hop right in here and just wipe out these guys. There we go. See, another player just ran by. that off in the distance? Can't see over the... That's the first time I've come across
Praise the Eight, and praise be to you for your bravery at Torinan.
Well, thank you. I think it's the first time I've come across a fledgling bard. I almost said troubadour. It would be the same thing, I guess.
You've returned intact. How wonderful. I was worried the griffin might have been a bit too much, but I see you're not one to be easily deterred. Good. Tell me, how did you acquire your most lovely feather? How exciting! That's a story worth repeating, I'd say. Dress it up a bit, add a talking frog or two, and you've got yourself a classic tale of subterfuge and adventure. And with this lovely feather, your mask is complete. Now's the time to don your mask and play the game of boasts. Talk with the other three hopefuls, perform together, and then ask each other one question. Your answers must be tales that can wow the crowd, a chance to bond and perfect your act. You'll find the other potentials inside our quarters, the Manor of Masks. We have a talented crop this week, but I'm certain you'll fit right in. Don't forget to wear your mask. We can't force you, of course, but why not get used to it? Did I? Well, let's see. Have you taken a lover recently? What was their name? Oh, are you in a committed relationship? Or was it a one-night tryst? Did you lift them to the heights of ecstasy or leave them unfulfilled and disappointed? It's a question, isn't it? A personal question like yours, a question one stranger should never ask another in polite company. I have sponsored many in my time with the House of Reveries, just as one once sponsored me. Those names are theirs alone.
Okay. Am I wearing my mask? No. Well, I can't tell. I've got a helmet on, but, alright. Trying to jump over this.
I heard your audition was a success. Of course, I knew my daggers would impress. Now, you need to mingle with the other potentials and figure out which one is Laredell. No easy task, given this troupe's traditions. As twins, we share a striking resemblance, but all hopefuls wear a mask. Still, I have a suggestion. We were attacked by a griffin when we were little. Laredell pushed me aside to save me and took a wound to his chest. He still has the scar. None come to mind. Say, why don't you take my journal? I've kept numerous notes on my interactions with Laredell, leading up to when he decided to leave for Relenthiel. Perhaps something in there will offer the clues you seek.
Okay, let's see. Clues. He wanders off, training alone. He's in need of solitude. Alcohol, he reeked of alcohol and perfume. I don't know. I didn't glean much from that myself, but okay, I guess we're supposed to talk to Firebird. Whoever Firebird is. Head back up there. How are we on collecting stuff here? We haven't collected a lot of stuff since being in this region. Usually I'm finding just a bunch of things to pick up and collect, and here not so much so far. The Manor of Masks. Oh, here we go. Ooh, what's going on in here? Oh, cool.
No mask? Really? Or is that just amazingly lifelike? No matter. To each his own. You're here to play the game of boast, aren't you? First, we must perform together. Alchemy didn't explain it. Well, I'm happy to share. First, we must perform as a team, so we can learn each other's strengths and weaknesses. Should we both be lucky enough to join the troupe, we'll already know how to put on a performance. Well, let's start simple, shall we? I'll do what I do, and you'll do what you do. Join me, and we'll see what we can do together. After that comes the fun part, the boasts. Well, that's the part I consider most fun.
Oh, watch out there. Nice.
That was impressive. You've got quite the talent for juggling. Never could I do that myself. Tried it once and nearly sliced off a finger. Now to the questions. I'll start. Tell me, my deft-fingered friend, where did you grow up?
Oh, that's a good one.
I've heard tell of this rock. Does it truly float above Vivec City, as the travelers from Morrowind tell it? I'm glad I don't live there, I'll tell you that. Big floating rock above my head? That's nerve-wracking. All right, ask your question. Oh, yes, all 6 of them. I grew up with a pack of wolves, you see. Lost my parents to a griffin attack when I was 2. But Mama took me in and taught me to hunt and fetch sticks. We still get together and hunt deer every other week. Hold on. That's 2 questions, isn't it? You only get 1. But here's a truth to match my boast. The House of Reveries is amazing. Performing every day, learning new tricks. Why, I used to have to sneak away every time I wanted to practice. Oh, you know how family is. If your ancestors weren't fire breathers, why would you want to be? Well, I wish you the best in your audition for the Grand Maestro. Here's hoping we both get in. Honestly, nothing would please me more.
So far, I mean, yeah, I think it's Firebird, but I have a feeling that each of these characters will give me a little hint that will kind of sound as if it might be her brother. Oh, well, this can't be her brother.
Well, hello there. Good to see another hopeful join us. Would you like to help me with my performance? I always get a bit drunk before a performance. Helps loosen up the muscles. You know, swallowing a sword isn't as easy as it looks. There's always the danger it might cut you. A good brew helps my performance and helps me relax. I don't need a juggler. I need an announcer. Someone to sell my act. One thing about swallowing a sword, you can't talk when you do it, which means no one knows how amazing I am. So how about it? Build me up during my act. Just stand at that podium like we're up on stage. Then use your best announcer voice and talk me up to the crowd. Tell them there's no one half so clever as clever, and that they've never seen anyone like me.
Okay.
You got a great voice. I almost worry you might have oversold me. Now to the game. Maybe it's the alcohol talking, but you're a fine-looking one, aren't you? Got someone special waiting at home? Tell me, I'm curious. Oh, Meridia, she's always been my favorite, let me tell you. Make sure to tell her I told you that, eh? Put me on her good side for once. Now then, what's your question? What would you like to know about Clever? Do I? What? Well, that's just rude, isn't it? What, I'm not enough of a mer for you? I'll have you know I'm more than enough for anyone. I'm teasing, silly. I know what you meant, but no, I have no siblings. The troop shall be my family. Very much so. Why, the first day I was here, Loxon gave me one of her very own dresses. Said it was a shame I didn't have anything decent to wear. I near cried. It was so beautiful. Everyone here is just so kind. Same to you. Gorgeous. Oh, I just can't wait until we're all accepted. I heard the ceremony afterward is spectacular. Lots of food, lots of drink. You get to try on all sorts of perfumes and fine clothes. Oh, what an amazing night it shall be.
Where is your mask, hopeful? If you wish to join the House of Reveries, you must first respect it. You have come to play the game of boasts, no doubt. Very well, we will perform together. Even the most captivating of dances cannot entice an audience without the rhythm of a drum. The soothing sound of drum beats is primal, a reminder of our deepest selves. Yet I cannot drum and dance at the same time, so why not collaborate? Take this drum. 3 rhythm sections lie before you, fast, medium, and slow. I will move through the dances, I know, and you will match my speed on the drum. Match my speed, and we shall impress. Drum too fast or too slow, and we start over.
Oh, okay.
Let's
right.
begin!
Oh, what am I... Follow... Okay. Where's the drum? Oh my god. Why am I trapped in here? Oh, okay. Slow. That's slow.
No, that won't do. Let us begin again.
I'm sorry.
Observe my movements
That
and
must
match
be
my
medium.
speed. Let's begin!
Okay.
And we transition. And again. Keep time. Our performance aligns.
Okay.
Impressive. Come, speak.
All right.
Your rhythm could use refinement, but I salute your determination. May the best performer join the House of Reveries and become a great name. And now to my question. Who trained you? Dragon priests! I will admit that's a good story. You've a honeyed tongue and a claim to training that will impress the average rube. All right, fair's fair. You may ask me one question in return. What do you wish to know? Aye, 2 siblings, though only one is a sister. Joan and Jode are my twins, and on the nights when the shadow covers the moon, we dance together in the sky above. The thunder you hear on a stormy night, that's us, dancing across the clouds. You think so? I've been practicing my acting skills as well, you know. One never knows what performance he'll have to do next. These days are a far cry from what I was doing. I still have burns from failed fire spells, you know. I'd rather not speak of it. The stage is where I belong, and where I finally am. My past is in the past, and there it shall remain. Thank you for performing with me. Should we both be accepted, I'm glad to know I'll be in fine company.
All right. Well, I don't know. He said failed fire spells. So, I mean, this guy is supposed to be a master mage. So I don't think he'd be failing fire spells. And the other one said that he had to sneak away to practice, and her journal talked of him having to go on long walks. I think it's the first guy. Oops. Am I walking too far? What am I doing? Oh, I'm supposed to go down, that's right. Where'd she go? Oh. No, that's not her. Where is she? Well, that wasn't her. Oh, okay.
I
know who you seek, Hopeful, but you will not find fair Renide here. She has departed for the moment, which means we can speak freely of your quest to find her brother Laredel. You wish to stop him from joining the House of Reveries. I'm well aware of what she believes. I wonder, though, if either of you have ever considered what Laredel wants. Do you truly wish to force Laredel onto a path he does not wish to walk? Do you believe that best serves the Sapiarchs? Well, then I'm confused. If you believe this, why help her track down her brother? Laredel has made his wishes clear, why not respect them? I know Renide loves her brother and believes she knows what is best, but his course is not hers to guide. Only if he wishes to speak to her. Right now he does not. Yet I'll admit to a moment of professional curiosity. You have played the game of boasts with the other hopefuls. Which of them do you believe is Laredel? Is he Firebird in disguise? Interesting. You know, of course, I cannot divulge the name of any member of the House of Reveries, hopeful or no. To reveal their identity is grounds for expulsion. Laredel chose his own path. You must ask Renai to abandon her search. Then tell her this truth, as it was told to me. Laredel has always envied her talent with magic. That envy is why he left, and why he wishes never to see her again. The truth is harsh, but it is my hope it will free Renai to follow her dreams. Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, the Grand Maestro is gathering our hopefuls in the amphitheater for their final audition. I would prefer you not attend. We have played our game, but there is no place here for a juggler using magic daggers.
Oh, hello. Sorry for wandering away. I've been so worried about finding my brother, I thought I'd take a moment to just breathe. I always find the sea so calming. How goes your search? Were you able to discover which of the hopefuls is Laredel? Oh, drat. I was hoping she wouldn't discover you. She's a mage, you know. We recognize our own, and magic comes off her in waves powerful enough that even a blind novice would notice. Well, what did she say? But that's ridiculous! Laredel and I, we've always been together. The only time we were apart were the 3 minutes between when I was born and he was. No, that's ludicrous. Laredel never envied me. He was better than me. Alchemy is lying to you. Absolutely not. Can you imagine one of the top mages of our generation doing parlor tricks for wine-gobbling nobles? It would be a crime against Somerset. No, we must bring him to his senses. Tell me, what name has he taken here? Thank you, I suppose. It's now clear Laredel has lost his way. He has truly lost himself in this fantasy of becoming a thespian. No matter. We shall solve this at the final audition. Once I reveal Laredel with magic, he'll have to leave with me.
You know, I really do believe that Laredel should be able to make his own decisions with his life. So I'm going to go ahead and warn Alchemy. Strange name, though. Alchemy.
I seem to recall asking you not to come. I'm sorry, but I can't allow you to take the stage. I'll publicly withdraw my sponsorship if I have to. However, is everything with Renaid all right? Did you come here to tell me something? She what? Why, that stubborn, unrelenting... Oh, no. We can't cancel, and I can't allow my hopefuls to be unmasked. It would ruin them. Please, take the stage. I know some magic. I can use it to redirect Renaid's spell to unmask you and only you.
Alright, do we actually have the mask? Because everyone said that, No, I don't see the mask anywhere. That's not it, of course. I was just collecting that. So everyone kept saying we weren't...
May the audition begin.
Oh, I don't know what's happening here. Go to your mark. Go to my mark. Is this my mark? Yeah. Okay. Go to your mark. Is this my mark? Wait to be unmasked.
Mage! You dare unmask our hopefuls? Simply unforgivable. You are henceforth banished from Relenthil. Return and your freedom shall be forfeit.
You! How could you? You betrayed me.
Leave our sacred stage at once, before I have you wrapped in chains.
Yeah, sorry. I do believe in a person's right to decide what kind of life they want to live. Alright, so...
Has she left? Has Renaid departed for Lilandro? Did I do the right thing? Was it right to lie to her about who I was? What if she never forgives me?
Oh, what?
I suppose there's no denying that now. Though I'd ask you, please, don't share it with the others. When I joined the House of Reveries over a year ago, I gave up being Laredel. I am alchemy. But my sister, well, she had other plans for me. We're twins. We've always been together. But while she loves studying and solitude, I hate it. I love crowds and people and noise. To join the stuffy sapiarchs, there's no greater punishment. Yet Renaid craves it. How could I take her dream away? She needs us together. If I refuse to join the Sapiarchs and tell her I want to stay here, she'll give up her dream. She'll sacrifice her happiness for mine and be miserable. I can't do that to her. I'm lost. What should I do? Should I tell her? Will she? I'm terrified she won't, but you're right. Allowing her to think I envy her magic, that I don't want to be with her, that's far worse. Please keep her from leaving. I'll join you after I collect myself.
Come to gloat over my misfortune? Or does alchemy simply want to make sure I leave town? No matter. Neither of you need worry about me any longer. My brother wants nothing to do with me, and I'll respect that. I depart for Lilandril today. Why now, after everything? Fine. I'll listen, if only to give her a piece of my mind for keeping my brother from me. If Laredale is truly set upon joining the House of Reveries, he should have told me instead of running away. I deserve a goodbye. I don't understand any of this, but I do know you involved yourself in a matter that you had no need to. And I suppose you were trying to help. That deserves some recompense. Take this for your efforts. I won't trouble you again.
Renard, wait. We must speak.
If you wish to speak on Laredale's behalf, speak. I have no time for games.
I must apologize, Renard. I wasn't honest with you. Laredale never envied your ability with magic. He feared you wouldn't join the Sapiarchs if he insisted on remaining here.
How can I believe a word you say? If Laredale truly believed that, he would speak to me himself.
I am speaking with you, Rinny.
Laredale? But how?
I've been a member for over a year now, and I should never have lied to you. I feared... well, what I feared doesn't matter anymore. I'm going to tell you the truth, all of it.
You had best do so at once, little brother. Little sister? If this is truly what you wanted, why not just tell me? All I want is for you to be happy.
Then perhaps we can both be happy now, even if we must be apart.
But first, let us sit by the sea. I feel like there's much for us to talk about.
I must talk with my sister, but feel free to visit me in the Manor of Masks. I'd love to have a chat any time.
Alright, what did we get? Chapeau of Rebels. That's kind of a cool helmet. It's a shame I won't be using it. Very cool though. Oh, I could have just checked this to see if it was DLC. We really need to try to complete this and then make our way to Clockwork City. I would love to see that. Alright. Nice. Alright, so where are we at? What are we doing here?
Irene should have been the one put to death at Skywatch. Bah!
All right, fantastic. So, folks, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream for today. I'll be back tomorrow, most likely with more Elder Scrolls Online. As I said, I think I'm going to play this until February 1st, and then I will be returning to Path of Exile and the Forbidden Sanctum League playthrough, and hopefully with better luck after a short break. So, again, I do want to thank anybody and everybody that dropped by the stream today. I really do appreciate it. It's always a lot of fun, and well, you know, playing video games it's a lot of fun. I'd also like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you guys are in the world. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and thank you so much. Take care. Bye.